detentions in an active firefighting zone. I've read reports that 44 crew were interrogated, a couple were detained. And I'm just not clear as to the involvement of you and your agency. I mean, you are part of incident command in a project like that, in a setting like that, correct?
Mr. Chairman, Mr. Huffman, yes. That was a Forest Service fire. In incident command, the team was not a Forest Service team that was there, but we have a liaison as a part of the incident.
And is it your testimony that no one in your agency knew about this or signed off on it?
No, I think the question specifically was, did we authorize that action? Or I think that was the question. So
yeah, I wouldn't think you would authorize it, but I'm wondering, did you know about it?
So the night before, there was a heads up that there was going to be, someone was going to be checking some validation of credentials the night before. Yes, sir.
So you signed off on this Border Patrol enforcement action in an active firefighting project?
Mr. Chairman, Mr. Huffman, no, there was no signing off. There was a notification. There was no signing off.
Did you or anyone else in the Forest Service object to it? To 44 crew members being held up in the middle of an active firefight so that the Border Patrol can look for people to deport?
I'm unaware of any objections.
Does it trouble you? I mean, is that something that you want to see in active firefights on your watch?
So, Mr. Chairman, Mr. Huffman, currently those were contract crews, and there's a requirement in our contracts that everyone who is contracted with is supposed to be doing that validation. The Forest Service does not validate those crew members.
That's not my question. I mean, there are ways to do that validation that don't disrupt an active firefight. My question is, how do you feel about Border Patrol or ICE or anyone else doing immigration enforcement in the middle of an active firefight on your land under your watch? Is that a good idea?
Mr. Chairman, Mr. Huffman, what I can tell you is that the responsibility for that action is a border security issue.
That's not my question, Mr. Chief. With all due respect, I'm asking how you feel about it. Is that something you want to see Border Patrol or ICE doing on your land, on your watch in the middle of an active firefight? And it's a pretty straightforward question.
Mr. Chairman, Mr. Huffman, that's something that we want to continue communication on how those actions are taken.
Will you object to this going forward in the future?
Mr. Chairman, Mr. Huffman, what I would need to do is learn more about their goals, and we would need to have more discussion about this. But I'm not going to say emphatically that I would object or that I wouldn't object. I don't have enough information.
You don't have a position on whether it's a good idea or not?
I don't have a position.
Are you worried that it will impact people's willingness to work on fighting fires?
Mr. Chairman, Mr. Huffman, I think a couple things. One, when it comes to Forest Service employees, we validate everybody who works for the agency. So I don't anticipate there being any issues. And when it comes to contract crews, there already is a requirement in our contracts that people be validated by their employer.
You don't think there's any risk of a chilling effect when dozens of people are pulled out of a firefight and interrogated by Border Patrol or other law enforcement? You don't think that has a chilling effect on people's participation as firefighters?
Mr. Chairman, Mr. Huffman, I'm not going to speculate on what people might feel or not feel.